thank you all for being here on such short notice. Today we will be looking at the results of our tests on Subject 17 and the emergency that has arisen during this testing period. Per Directive X76, this is the artificial living space our team constructed for the subject. The environment was designed specifically to evoke feelings of loneliness, isolation, and existential despair. These lighting and decorative choices are engaging to the subject's hormonal preferences. The subject was placed within the simulation with no context or memories of its prior life. This introductory period is vital to the success of the test, as this is where we collect the most valuable information on blank slate behavior. We then briefly injected a fragment of our oracle to introduce the artifacts to the subject organically. Artifact C-586, effect unknown. Artifact F-604, effect unknown. And finally, Artifact T-648, effect unknown. Each of these artifacts were initially excluded from further testing due to the disastrous results of subjects 10 through 16. Our behavioral analysts discovered a correlation between all of these subjects and their past lives as corporate drones. The analysts suggested that we might see more conclusive results when testing on a subject with more imagination. In its past life, Subject 17 had extensive experience creating delusional fantasies, previously known as art. Our conclusion was that this subject might exhibit a less logical approach when interacting with the artifacts. This conclusion was unfortunately correct. Over the next few months, the subject displayed a unique ability to empathize with the artifacts, activating them in ways not previously observed, even bringing unseen remnants into the simulation and prompting us to consider ending the test prematurely. We were instructed to continue to allow the simulation to run. On day 579, subject used artifact C-586 to tear open the fabric of the simulation. Allowing a previously thought to be extinct form of life to enter. How this was possible is inexplicable, and we have no theories thus far. On day 589, subject used artifact F-604. All previous interactions with this artifact have resulted in loss of cognitive function, but subject 17 displayed behavior that we can only refer to as learning. This suggests that the artifact might bestow some form of insight onto the wearer. On day 599, subject used artifact T-648. Our only theory here is that this may be what our oracles have described as the Light of Souls, and that this object may in fact be able to bestow a soul upon the bearer. After these observations, we requested that the test be shut down and the subject be placed into stasis for further testing. We were again directed to allow the simulation to run. We followed these directives against our better judgment, as has been documented on record. Then, upon the morning of 601, Subject 17 was able to discover a connection between these artifacts. The subject was able to somehow generate harmonic resonance between these three objects and removed itself from the simulation entirely. As of 601, Subject 17's whereabouts remain unknown. Presentation complete. How should we proceed?